Hello everyone. In this video we will cover how to properly hold a pistol while shooting. Your grip is very important when shooting a pistol because it affects how still you can hold the pistol as well as helps you control the recoil. Check to make sure the pistol's clear. Now, when you shoot a pistol, it is going to be putting a lot of force out of the barrel of that gun, and on a semi-automatic pistol like this one, it will also push the slide back, which is going to cause the gun to recoil or to kick up and back, and the proper grip is going to help minimize that movement. Now, the first thing you want to do when gripping a pistol is to make sure that your wrist and arm are lined up with the barrel of the pistol. When you shoot a gun, all that energy is going to be going into your wrist, and if you hold the gun off to the side like this, it is going to be much harder for you to control that recoil. By making a straight line from the gun through your wrist and into your arm, it will let you lock up your wrist and use your arm to control that recoil. Next, we want to be holding the gun as high up on the grip as possible. The lower you hold the gun, the bigger the lever you are creating here between your hand and where the recoil is. The best way to do this is to take the webbing of your hand and try and get it right up under the slide without putting it in the path of the slide. The rest of the grip with your dominant hand is pretty easy. You want to keep your index finger here, up on the frame and away from the trigger. And then finally, wrap your lower three fingers around the grip. Next, we'll move on to your support or non-dominant hand. As you can see, there's still a lot of space here on the gun, and the goal is to cover as much of that as possible with your non-dominant hand. The best way to do this is to take your support hand and line it up with the frame of the gun like this. Then, rotate it down about 45 degrees or until your thumb is now lined up with the frame. Then you want to try and nestle your palm into this space here, again covering as much of it as we can, and then wrap the fingers of your non-dominant hand around the fingers of your dominant hand. Again, everyone is going to be a little different, but try and find what works best for you. Once you find a grip that feels comfortable and secure, take your dominant thumb and lay it over top of your support hand like this. Finally, you should be holding the gun pretty tight, but not so tight that your hands start to shake the gun. This is going to be uncomfortable the first few times you try it, but the more you practice, the more natural it will be.